Hey YouTubies, it's Amy. I'm coming to you with my New Year's tag. Amygetsavsg was kind enough to tag me, and they looked like terrific questions, and I wanted to give a second to answer them and tag a few more people whose answers I'd really like to hear. Let me pull up my questions so I don't screw this up. Let's see. One, if you could look back on one memory from last year, what that you wish you could relive, what would it be? For me, that would be a run I took about 3 months ago. In that run, I was able to breathe deeply and nothing hurt. Not my back, not my knees, not my shins, not my feet. I felt light and free and really amazing. And after that, I kind of put myself through some paces, gave myself a really, really good workout, and I felt sweaty and spent, but alive and fantastic. And it's just a memory that I go back to because it's when I first really started to realize how much physical transformation I was undergoing and how much better things were really going to get. Number two is, what was one New Year's resolution that you accomplished last year? I'll be really honest with you, I didn't make any resolutions last year. I was dealing with really severe back pain from multiple slip discs and a newly minted diabetes diagnosis. And around this time last year, I was feeling pretty down, honestly. I can't believe what a change. but as of last year, no resolutions. What three words would you use to describe last year? I would say daunting, hopeful, and transformative. Yeah, those about sum it up. What's something you're looking forward to this coming year? I'm really looking forward to getting to goal. If I apply myself, I think I should be able to pull that off, and also just increasing my fitness overall. What did last year teach you? Last year taught me that change can be a very scary thing. But the most worthwhile things in life always seem to require risk and some vulnerability. And that was certainly the case with this goal, to try to turn my health around. What was your most worn clothing item of last year? Probably skinny jeans. Once I lost enough weight to kind of kiss my yoga pants goodbye, which were my sort of regular uniform, I really started falling in love with good fitting jeans, and ones that didn't feel like they were cutting me in half anymore or were so big and kind of dumpy looking. I just was always frustrated with my jeans experience, and once I finally lost enough weight to where that wasn't as much of an issue, I was in jeans all the time. If you had to sum up your year in one word, what would it be? That word would be powerful. Change is powerful, and community is powerful, and I am powerful. What are you hoping for more of this year? I would say more connection. I'm really looking to get back to my life in some form before all these health issues started, taking their toll and chipping away at it. Yeah. more recovery, and more connection. What are you hoping for less of this coming year? I could do with maybe a little less of the drastic changes. It was obviously necessary to achieve the goals that I wanted to achieve, but the emotional aftermath of all those changes has been rough, so maybe something a little more subtle would be nice. Best book you read last year? Well, I have a couple of books that I really enjoyed. One that I enjoyed sort of just from an entertainment and insight perspective was probably Team of Rivals by Doris Kearns Goodwin. It's the story of Abraham Lincoln and the political rivals that he had in his own cabinet, and was really an interesting read of characters and personalities, and I thought it was great. And I also reread Brene Brown's Daring Greatly, which was an older book. I think it's from like 2012, 2011, something like that. She talks a lot about the power and necessity of vulnerability, and I just found it to be an incredible handbook to dealing with a lot of the struggles that I worked through weight loss wise. And it was kind of funny because I'd read the book before and it resonated then. It's a great book. But in light of all of the weight loss things that had been going on, and body transformation and relationship transformations that have been, a result of the surgery and its impact, the book took on new meaning for me. And I'm sure other people will recommend it or have recommended it too, as a really good one. It's a great choice. What is your New Year's resolution for the upcoming year? Honestly, I've kind of seen myself as this broken down boat at sea over the last year, where in the beginning of the year, all I was doing was trying to plug leaks and stay afloat. And then as the year sort of progressed, I was able to look past basic survival kind of stuff and pay more attention to maintenance, and now I'm getting to this stage where I'm, not to push the metaphor too far, but I'm seaworthy and I kind of want to push myself. I want to see what I can do. I have a few specific fitness related goals and stuff that I want for this year. I wouldn't necessarily call them resolutions, but for me, the overarching resolution is I want to raise the bar on my expectations of myself and see where that takes me. Okay, there's a lot of people I want to tag, many of whom have probably already been tagged, so forgive me if that's the case, but I figured I'd tag a few extras, and that way maybe I'll catch some people who A, hadn't already been tagged, and B, people who I'd really love to hear their answers to some of these questions. I'm pretty sure CC Cartwheel VSG has been tagged, but just in case, and I'd love to hear her answers. Also Scotty RNY, Rachel Rock Create, VS Ginny, Killing Fat Amy VSG, My Precious Life, VSG for the Real Me, It's Just Angie, Life Happens, and Tamara Lynn. All great channels for those of you watching this who haven't checked those folks out. Please do. They're really good ones. And their answers are ones I'd really love to hear. And they're all different kinds of folks. Some people are just dieting. Some people are surgery patients, working their post-op. Some are surgery patients working their pre-op. So all different stages and stuff. I've really come to appreciate this community, as I've said before. Anyway, take care, you guys. I wish you the very best for 2016, and I'll see you in a few days.